swish. Yeah. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. That's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. Yeah, so, yeah. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, If you ain't got hard to play, I played. Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's Philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. They done spend a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click, clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Yeah, with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. They done spend a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide.
From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Padres. Blake Snell gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Standing in now, Christian Walker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
So he got him swinging. Christian Walker goes down for the first out of the game. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Count now a ball and a strike. Ahmed stands at first with 1 out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And now here is Ketel Marte. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Now into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
There.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. First delivery to him. Now a drive out to left center field. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Fouled off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
1 out and a runner on second base. No, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Onto the party porch, and gone! First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's Manny Machado now.
The third baseman.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Machado.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Machado, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fouled away. This one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
The right fielder.
So next to hit is Will Myers. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
That'll bring up Austin Nola.
The catcher.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 1 for 5. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. swing and a high chopper. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8. The catcher.
And stepping in, Carson Kelly. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting 9.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Blake Snell. As he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tommy Pham flew out last time up. Slow bouncer to the right side. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Zach Gallen. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Nick Ahmed is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. 1-1. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Walker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So now into the box is Fernando Tatis Jr., the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. We'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
First baseman, Eric.
Next up is Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-1's the count.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So here's Will Myers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hosmer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. pays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he... Striding in is David Peralta as we begin the top of the 4th. Out in front of it, strike one. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Peralta is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Ketel Marte will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it's gone.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
The batter
here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Second baseman.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Cabrera, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Eduardo Escobar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The second for one on the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nova. First offering on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's not time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 1 out, base is empty, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Now back.
4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now back.
Now at the plate here is Tommy Fair. No hits to this point.
Fair.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cole Calhoun is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. Zach Gallen is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
No strike.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ripped down the line. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Alex Young is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's Will Myers. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Nick Ahmed. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
To 1-2 now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Back goes Grisham. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Christian Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Again, another foul ball. Count remains 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, 1 down. Digging in will be Trent Grisham. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into right field, that's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Victor Caratini will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Victor Caratini.
From the stretch, he's running on the ground to the right side. Step on the back for 1. The throw will go to third.
Now back.
Next to hit is Tommy Pham. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Here's the first pitch. On the line, that's a base hit. Grisham is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, you know, in today's game, pitches are being caught high velocity. Go get ahead. Strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. And it's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The 0-2 home.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Joe Musgrove is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 44, Joe Musgrove.
Cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The batter, the second baseman.
So now to the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
The batter, the third baseman.
It fouled off.
Escobar.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now
at the plate now, Carson Kelly. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Stepping in once again is Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Manny Machado will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. One there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tim Locastro is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 16, Tim Locastro.
Keone Kela is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Keone.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Locastro, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tim Locastro is retired to kick off the inning. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. Chopper to short. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate here is Christian Walker. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
David Peralta is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So they can't make it. Chris Davinsky is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 32, Chris Davinsky.
Will Myers is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Up next to the hospital.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back goes Calhoun to the track, but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 2.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Davinsky, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason. Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day. Yeah, you have five, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better.
Digging in next, Tommy Pham. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Walker is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in next, Jake Cronenworth. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone!
Now batting, the third baseman.
And in steps Manny Machado. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more. They are on his side.
In now, Eric Hosmer. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ketel Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fouled away. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 4
from the stretch.
Second baseman.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in 1 game, Hero. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. Probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the 2 of them is really historic.
The batter.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. Right side, but it's well fouled. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Arizona down to its last strike. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And they'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 13-5 at the end of all the action. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Zach Gallen was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss.